But okay, one of the things that I learned from this program is I came in not really knowing a lot of French. Like I was and it was really scary at first because you just are in a place. I've never been outside of the country before, and you're surrounded by a bunch of people speaking a different language, and you don't understand what's going on or what the rules are, or what the expectations are. But that's what was so cool about this trip, because since we lived with the host family and we were in the same place for 6 whole weeks, we really got to learn how cultures were different, and even in like really small ways, and that was such a great experience. And it was frustrating at times not being able to communicate or being confused as to what in the world was happening, but it was really awesome because it just put me out of my comfort zone, and yeah, I wouldn't trade that experience for the world, I must say. Aww. Don't you agree, Jordan?
Oh, totally. For me, at least, I already knew a good amount of French coming in, but it was just a lot of like writing, like, grammar and stuff that I knew about. But coming here, like staying with the host family, having to talk to people, really like upped my level. And like I feel like if I could be here for like another month, I'd probably just live here at some point, just because of how quickly you're forced to just start learning, start talking, start really immersing yourself in the culture.
Yeah. If you had to give advice to someone coming on the program or thinking about doing the program, what would you say to them?
Well, if they decide to do the program, or if they're trying to think if this is a program that would be for them, coming in here, you should really have the mindset of, I'm going to try and speak like as much French as I can. Like try and put your English to the side, because otherwise you're not going to grow in the language. You know, you can be here, but you won't really grow unless you actually put yourself out there and try and have conversations with different people in like Nice and, you know, with your host family, and try and communicate like just in French. And so, yeah, right, Jacob?
Oh yeah, definitely like just being open to the culture, because like there's gonna be some things that are different. Like there's not AC everywhere here, and it's really hot, but like you just gotta get used to it and deal with it. And then like don't just complain about it and be like, oh, there's no AC, this place sucks. Like no, it's pretty great. It's just a little hot sometimes.
And things aren't weird.
Okay.
We're given weekends, so we can just go to all the different places in the area. Like we went to Cannes for the film festival, and then we also spent a weekend in Rome. So I think that was probably the funnest, the most memorable part of my journey.
Honestly, so many things were so memorable. I think one of the things that I'll carry with me forever is all the friendships that I made within the program and outside of the program, like meeting a lot of people from a lot of different areas and cultures, and they speak French, and it's really important.
Yeah, my host dad, he had a client who was a member at some exclusive country club in Monte Carlo, and somehow he was nice enough to invite me, and next thing I knew, I was being driven up the mountains into a private club that was overlooking the entire water of Monaco and Nice, and all the mountains. You could see everything, and it was
beautiful, and it was so cool to just see all these historical places that you hear about your whole life, and see these famous writers and artists. I got to see Picasso and Chagall and Matisse, and see it right in front of your eyes.
Memories I have. One of my favorite was we went to St. Paul de Vence and we played a game that's called pétanque. It's a French game and it's really, really fun. And we kind of had like a little tournament, and I thought it was really cool because it was a very like French thing, and we were actually like interacting with French people, doing something that French people do, not just learning about it in a classroom, but actually living it. And the village is beautiful, and it was pretty cool. Definitely worth it. So even though some of it is challenging, it pushes you to be a better person. I feel like I've learned a lot from the experience, and I have definitely grown, and I feel a little changed.
Oh yeah.
So, but yeah, just advice would be forget all your cultural norms and be ready to like be assimilated into French culture.
And going off of that, just really try to put yourself out there, you know, like be ready to try new things. Don't come here and be like, oh, I'm gonna eat a hamburger and
Try new
fries
food.
every night, you know what I mean? Go with the norms. Even if something's like a little weird, you know, like go out of your comfort zone.